Today's video is called Sex is the Worst Drug on Earth. You know why a lot of these videos have started? You know why a lot of the MGTOW movement have started? Because the men were chasing the pussy. And we got our feelings hurt, not sounding like a bitch or not sounding soft, but we were manipulated and we were deceived while we were chasing the pussy. Now ask yourself, fellas, if it really wasn't for sex, would you even get in the situations that you were involved in? Would you even be in a courtroom, talking to a divorce attorney if it wasn't for sex? Would you be paying child support, for multiple kids, or would you be paying child support if it wasn't for sex? Would you date the single mother if it wasn't for sex? Would you be heartbroken that the big booty hoe had sex with a guy in a Maserati if it wasn't for sex? Would you send good morning texts in the morning before you even send your mother good morning text if it wasn't really about sex? Really think about these things, guys. Sex is really ruining our lives. I'm to the point, I think the MGTOW community is a community. So not only do I put out content, but I also learn from others. And I really think about it, man. Sex will have you begging. It will have you begging just like a crackhead is begging a drug dealer, for a loan because he get paid on Friday. Hey, man, I'm going to pay you back, man. I get paid on Friday. Same thing with the girl. You go down, you eat the pussy, be like, baby girl, can I just stick it in? She like, no. And then you going to sleep curled up in a fetal position with your feelings hurt. Come on, fellas. I feel like I'm able to, and make sure you hit the subscribe button too, but I feel like I'm here to change people's lives because I realize that I'm putting my face out there. I'm not one of these MGTOW guys that hide behind the shadows, but I'm putting my face out there because it's just like, honestly, man, women really don't do anything to us other than wear yoga pants. They wear yoga pants, they show their camel toe, they wear short skirts, but honestly, a woman can't do nothing to you, man. You are a man. A woman has no power over you, man. It's only your little head that we are thinking. It's only the little head that we're actually thinking with. So you got to ask yourself, all these situations that you were involved in, if it wasn't for sex, would you have been involved in these situations? Like I said, would you been paying child support? Would you be going to the divorce court if it wasn't for sex? And the answer, 10 out of 10, is no. Sex is one of these things, man. It was pure, I guess at one point. But a lot of us, we have sex over and over and over and over and over to the point sometimes when you have a condom on, you don't even feel nothing, but it's all ego. Just to say, I bust this chick down, well, I hit it from the back. You get a high five from your homeboys, but your credit score is still low. You have nothing really going on for yourself, but you just have all these pictures of big booty hoes that you fuck with. Trust me, man, I've been there. I've been there. I've actually done that. I've traveled the world. I made out with, women from all different ethnicities, And one thing I can honestly say is I can't feel it today. I can't feel it today. The girl I made out with in Spain, I can't feel that orgasm today in the present moment. I can't feel that. All I can do is tell you a story about how I made out with a girl from Barcelona, but I can't feel that. But if you have money in your bank account, if you have resources, you could reach in and touch those resources today and make moves today, make power plays today. So guys, we got to really ask ourselves, how much value is sex really worth? Like, why are we putting a salary cap on sex that has been used up? Like I said, I'm gonna keep using this over and over, but we're getting leftovers and we're putting a high price tag on leftover vagina, fellas. This is crazy. It's like buying a car from a shady, a shady car dealer. He's telling you, yeah, the car is good, don't worry, feel safe. And then as soon as you get the car after a month, the car's smoking and heating up on you. That's what's going on in the world today, fellas. And I want to say I'm delivered. Yes, I'm a man. Yes, I still will talk to many more chicks throughout my lifetime. But honestly, if I talk to chicks from here on out, it's going to be a business move. Like, model for me. It's going to be strictly business or, get a business link to a woman. But it's not going to be about sex because it's like when you see a woman And all you think about is sex. You move different, you act different. You don't even act the same. You act like this little, you act so like you're not even in character. That's why a lot of the time when women say, no, you can't have the pussy, most guys, they throw a temper tantrum like a little 6-year-old child. You know why? Because the whole intention was about the vagina, and when they couldn't get the vagina, operation shut down. Houston, we have a problem. Like I said, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share this message. But fellas, we have to kick our sexual addiction. We have to kick our pornography addiction. We have to kick this stuff to become better men and to become strong. This is what being an alpha is all about. It's about strength. Let's pick up new things in the 2018. Let's try to do new things. Let's learn some new skills. Let me tell you something. I don't care if you're 30 or 40 or 50. The game is not over. If you thought the game was over, I'm here to tell you the game is not over. You could be 55, come up with a nice invention, get a nice business loan, and take off. Next thing you know, at 60, you're a millionaire, you got a big old house off the south of France. And people are like, oh my God, he used to be this and that, but now he's in south of France. You gotta understand, most small-time millionaires used to be homeless, brothers. It's never too late to turn your life around. This is why I'm here today to tell people, man, follow me. I'm gonna lead you to deliverance, because I'm gonna make you think about the things you do. I'm gonna bring logic. I'm a man, so I'm gonna meet you with logic. And I talk to men and I approach men, in a way that we can understand each other with logic. These women have been ran through by over 10 to 15 guys, and yet we are crying over used up vagina. We're not even crying over her, we really crying over the pussy. Let's be real. Let's be honest, because honestly, if most of these hot chicks were giving you the pussy every day you wake up, or every day you had a hard morning wood, every day a hot supermodel was sucking your dick, a lot of brothers wouldn't even have to swallow the red pill. A lot of brothers will be so happy to be in a blue pill sip world. They'll be happy because you know what? They're getting what they want. So you gotta think about it like this, fellas. All these guys out here in the MGTOW community, let's be happy that it happened to us. Let's be happy that we experienced this pain. Let's celebrate the joy, because you grow with pain. Let's be happy that it happened to us. Like seriously, out of all the guys that could have, out of all the guys that these things could have happened to, be happy that it happened to us. Because now we have the opportunity to lead, and we have the opportunity to teach, and we have the opportunity to preach, and let these fellas know, man, you better stop what you're doing before you wake up and you end up paying child support for a girl just because she had a fat butt. That's eventually going to turn older saggy when she's 65. Man, honestly, man, think about this, fellas. All you guys out there going crazy, I'm talking about going crazy over one particular girl. Ask yourself, would you still be going crazy about this girl at 66 years old with wrinkles? Think about it. I'm going to give you about 3 seconds. No, you want it, because she'll be old, she'll be wrinkled, and she'll have a diaper on. You see what I'm saying? You gotta understand, man, a lot of this stuff is all in your head, man. We have to snap out of this, man. Like, we really have to snap out of this. Like, because when we really think about what we're actually doing, how hard we're actually going for vagina instead of going hard for ourselves, man, this stuff is a drug. It's worse than heroin. It's worse than crack cocaine. Pussy is probably the worst drug to man on earth. It made Adam disobey God. Jeez. Like, that's pretty serious, So you got to really think about this, man. Pussy is a drug. And you know what? The best thing about being an addict is realizing you have a problem, getting help, reaching out. And this is what the MGTOW community is about. It's a group of men, and we all share our stories, and we all come together collectively, and we help each other, and we open up, and we have therapy. This is our therapy. We are nothing but sex addicts. We like to talk about how women monkey branch this, woman monkey branch that, but we wanted sex. We wanted sex. Before they did the monkey branching, we wanted sex. Before they did the hypergamy, we wanted sex. Before, they flaked, we wanted sex. Before they did the no call, no show, we wanted sex. Before child support, we wanted sex. That's why I'm saying this is why you need to follow my channel, because I'm going to break it down to you how stupid we are being manipulated, not even by women, but by society as a whole. I really feel like this, and mark this down as a quote. I feel like the more a man is hard and he is erected, the more he pays. I really feel like the more you're erected, the more you pay. Now, I'm trying to tell you, man, 2018, like I said, unless it really comes to me, or unless I really feel a vibe, or unless she's looking, or unless I'm in a different country, and I just know I have the advantage, because if I open my mouth, like, she's gonna be like, oh my God, like, where are you from? Like, I'm not even really taking those chances anymore, because at the end of the day, we know the outcome. We know what's gonna happen. We know what's gonna happen. We know we're gonna, have sex with a chick, bust her down, and we know that she's gonna be gone. She's gonna go ghost. Then we're gonna be scratching our head. But I gave her the best dick of my life. Oh, my dick was so big, and I just hit it from the back. She squirted and she disappeared. It's gonna be the same old thing over and over. Honestly, I'll tell you the truth, man. The reason I have this channel is because when you swallow the red pill, it's kind of borderline depressing. Because it's like the world that you have been taught, the world that you think you know, it's not really the world that exists. It's like, honestly, man, you really have to reprogram your mind, man. And even in the Bible, it said with the renewal of the mind. 2018, fellas, let's reprogram our mind into doing new things. Go out there, learn Mandarin, learn Spanish. Go out there, be the best version of yourself. But you have to reprogram your mind, because if you don't reprogram your mind, sex is the only thing that's going to be on your mind. Honestly, I'm to the point right now, sex is not even on my mind. Honestly, and I'm going to make a confession, I deleted my Tinder. I have no dating app. I have no dating sites. I deleted it. Now I'm not gonna lie. If I take a trip eventually in the future, I'll probably open it back up. Because it's a foreign country, meet some locals, they show me around town. But other than that, I deleted my Tinder. You know why? Because actually, like, having sex in your mind is hard. It's hard to learn a new language. It's hard to be productive. It's hard to have that intelligence. When you have sex clouding your mind, like, sex really clouds your mind. And the average guy, we don't have thousands of women really on our dicks like that to the point we don't have to worry about sex. The average guy is only about 3 chicks in your rotation. With 3 women in your rotation, that's bad. Because most of these girls, they got 3,000 guys. Matter of fact, think about all the Instagram thoughts. They got 30,000 followers. That's 30,000 guys that are just ready to rip this thing open. Some guys, we just don't have it like that. And like I said, unless you're part of the 20%, unless you're part of the 1%, some guys don't have it like that. Unless they're peacocking heavy in a Lamborghini or like a G-Wagon, most guys don't have it like that. So with that being said, guys, the real reason women are really advancing and guys on the decline is because they're not thinking about sex. They can get sex anytime they want. Most of you guys, you're watching videos, how to get women, how to pass a shit test, how to score with hot women, how to, all this right here, this is your thought, this is your focus, all for vagina, all for pussy, man. The true self sets you free. It's all for pussy. It is all for pussy, man. It is all for pussy. This is why I'm shooting these videos, man. Because if you don't be real with yourself, you can never change yourself. I tell myself now, like, I'm not thinking about sex. Because at the end of the day, after I bust a chick, she gonna go to another guy, and it's gonna be the same old, and nothing's really gonna change. The only thing that's gonna change is my status. And that's the only thing that's really gonna change, and that's really what I'm focused on. Because you gotta think about it, man. A lot of this stuff is just ego. So what if you have sex with the hottest girl in the world? What happens tomorrow? What happens next week? What happens next month? Nothing. You probably was just some little stud with muscles, or you just had a little swag, and she probably seeing a print in your sweats, and she probably just wanted some D. So she made love to you, but she's not gonna stay with you because you got nothing going for yourself. So think about it, guys. Stop being disrespected by life. Stop being disrespected by society. Go out and make something of yourself. Be somebody. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, man. But honestly, man, it's all about the pussy. It is all about the pussy, man. It is all about the pussy, man. And that's the only reason we interact with women. Think about before we hit puberty. Guys were like, we were into like basketball. We were into like, I want to be an astronaut. We were into different things, man. It wasn't until puberty hit, guys start coming to school with hard-on boners and want to bone something. That's all it was, man. So you gotta understand, I'm out here shooting this video in Africa, man. But like I said, man, I'm not embarrassed, because sometimes when I get these thoughts in my head, I feel like I gotta get them out to the world, because it could save another man's life. It could save a simp out there that's harassing and pursuing a chick. I could make him back up. Or a guy that's about to date a webcam girl, I could make him, back out that situation. So at the end of the day, man, like I said, man, we have to help each other, and we have to realize as men, we think more with our little head, if anything, and we have a sexual problem. We want pussy. Some guys will have sex with 25 women in a day if they can. Shit, I know I would. I'll be honest. But that's a step to recovery, honesty. So guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to let you know, man, everything that really happened to us, let's thank God that it happened to us. Let's be happy that we were manipulated. Let's be happy that we were deceived. So now we could go out there, we can help the youth, and we can tell them, listen, don't do X, Y, and Z, because I'm speaking from experience. Take it easy, enjoy, God bless, keep taking the red pill a day.